If you don't think that's funny, then I am jealous of your innocence. Sorry guys, great start. This is the Theraband Flexbar. This is the middle resistance Theraband Flexbar. They have several different colors. I think they have 4 now. There's like a super light, a light, a medium. In this case, medium, it's 15 pounds if you do this with it. 15 pounds is bitten in the middle to make a U. And then they have a higher resistance. I bought this thing because, I bought a recommendation from one of my friends, Dennis, my buddy Dennis McPike. Dennis had some bad tennis elbow. And basically on the outside, these muscles through here, these tendons really through here, and he bought it, I think on a recommendation of a physical therapist or something, for this exercise called the Tyler Twist, which is a great way to strengthen those muscles and tendons, all the connective tissue in there. And wow, it really does work. It's not going to magically cure overnight, but that Tyler Twist, which is I think something unique to the Flexbar. I could be wrong there. I'm sure there's variations you could use with other tools as well, but it's a great way to strengthen all that connective tissue in there. And over time, with consistency, just like anything, it really does help the situation. I've used it for tennis elbow myself. I bought this though for golfer's elbow because there's also something called the reverse Tyler Twist, which is basically just the exact opposite of that, and that targets more the medial epicondyles. Like I said, golfer's elbow, same exact thing. Usually I still do it. I still use this quite a bit. I'll either do it just like a lot of these sort of kind of corrective structural type exercises, like stuff I'm using like with the hip circle or band pull aparts or my iron neck, for instance. I usually just kind of work this in where I can. So I'll do it in the middle of a warm up. I'll throw it in the middle of in between sets, sometimes at the end, sometimes on an off day. It doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't really interfere too much with your main lifts, at least from what I found. I suppose if you're doing like super heavy grip work or something, you may not want to, I don't know. It's just use it. If you buy one of these, just use it. They're fantastic. You can do all sorts of things with them. I have some of my clients who may not be strong enough to use like a power twister to do this sort of motion. Not that I have everybody use a power twister, but you can establish the same sort of effects by doing this, I already showed you that. You can do a lot of different twisting motions to help strengthen the forearms, the wrist, get some blood in, a little blood in, blood out. I think that's the second time I've referenced that movie. That is a great underrated crime saga. If you want to watch Blood In, Blood Out, great movie. Another thing, it wouldn't be a three-storm fitness video without obscure pop culture reference. Another thing you could do is, I don't know what these are actually called, but I was thinking of them as like over-the-top style arm wrestling. It's another great way to kind of hit the medial epicondyles there, that whole area on the inside of the elbow. You can let your wrists hang off and kind of isolate them a little bit more. All sorts of great exercises. You can do like curl variations if you have somebody with anybody. You might laugh at that and be like, who has to curl this? Well, first of all, not everybody is as strong as you or the people in your gym. There are some people out there, this is a challenge, and this is great, and very strong people, in fact, who might have like a torn bicep or something, or maybe you strain your biceps or any other part, and you just want to do just enough to get some blood into the site without necessarily overworking the muscle. This is great for that sort of thing. It's very, very versatile little piece of equipment. It's ribbed, which is relevant, and it helps with the grip, but also you can put it up against something. I'm gonna risk knocking my camera over here. You can put it up against like a wall. This is a terrible example because I have weight on here. But put it up against that and just sort of do a little self-myofascial release on the site that you're gonna work. All I'm really doing, if you can't see that, pin it up against here and rub it again on the outside of the forearm. Kind of like this is like a poor man's arm aid. I've reviewed the arm aid before. Still a great device, still going strong. I like it a lot. But anyways, this is great for that. Very, very durable. It's just a really hard piece of rubber. That's all it is. I'm sure Theraband is making billions of dollars off this thing. Can't cost that much to make, but I don't care. Speaking of price, I think I got this for $12. I think they range in price depending on the resistance level. I could be wrong. But the most expensive I've ever seen these for is like 20 bucks. If you have any sort of elbow pain at all, any sort of like wrist mobility issues. Oh, another good thing, exercise you could do is like you're like unscrewing a jar. These are great. Oh, and I keep thinking of stuff I do with this. This is the only one I have. I bought this one because I figured it's middle, so probably most people would be able to use it who I have in my gym. I might get another one at some point. I almost certainly will. But if you, let's say the Tyler twist, it's not really giving you enough resistance. If you move in on it, choke up on it a little bit, that seems to add a little resistance. That's just kind of a way to make it a little bit tougher in the meantime before you get a stronger one. All right, that's about all I have to say about the Theraband Flexbar. Sorry if you'll please pardon my 13-year-old, 14-year-old, maybe 14 and a half humor. I appreciate it. Rob Shoecraft, that's me. Freeform Fitness, that's the channel you're watching. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to it. Give this video a nice thumbs up. And what do I always say? Have a great day. That's important. It's important to me. It should be important to you.